this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Straight to the air they go. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air they go on 2nd down. Plays him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hawk 70, 65, 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On the set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, they need 7. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra.
So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Hurts comes out throwing. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Great,
line.
great, great.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Great, 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 great. No touchdown.
Here's another carry for Barkley. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So 1st down from the 41.
Great, great, great. Set. 180, 180. No touchdown.
They go to Barkley again. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey. No touchdown. 180, 180. No touchdown.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
They'll go. Hurts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Lions out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 16-yard line.
The play fake now Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Hurts now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He's got it at the 5. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Great.
From the red zone now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Great.
Barkley can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Working quickly here.
3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, they're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they have a perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go, set.
Working now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
4 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On first down, they'll run. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Cowboys. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to throw now. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
That's completed out to the right. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Toss play to Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles, first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Great, set. Anyone hit? No touch.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. He's dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll work against the blitz. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
great, set. No time.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Great, set. And everyone, hey. No time.
Hurts setting up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they're going to face third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
No time, set. And everyone, 73. No time.
Hurts yet again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Has a hole left, room to run. He has room past the 25. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well, and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. No time.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled by Keon White there.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Round left, Yeti. Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Alpha. No time.
Hurts looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
No touch that. No touch.
On first down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To number 15.
And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7.
Take it slow.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Miami. No touch.
It's Hurts once again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they have third and short. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, it's when one pick becomes two becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Hurts now on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Great, set. No touch.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Complete left side. It's to Sloan. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Starts his return from the 23.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
Hey, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
From the gun on third down, Hurts. Hits his running back. Running down the left side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Trimmer.
From the red zone on first. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. A 9-yard gain, but that still sets him up with a 3rd and 12.
A gain of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Silver, right?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got this from the turn. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Eagles get to it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
This, our last play of the quarter. First down throwing for Hurts. This finds Smith. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Five still to go here. This is second down. Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Quick throw to the left is good. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And they're going to get a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. Oh, boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Here's a toss right to Barkley. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And
right? They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Working now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 20. Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They go play fake with Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Smith brings in another one. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play good for 17 on a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Great. No touch.
There it was Saquon. That is exactly why he rallied to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 7. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Great, set. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey. Delta.
He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for Detroit. 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They've got a man in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Set. 60-inch. Go.
Goal to go, they're passing. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal, still a couple of shots this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
Here we go. Here we go. 65.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Cowboys.
Here's a design run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. I'll throw it. That's complete. Just the rookie from Purdue. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19. Let's stay 19.
Rolling from the gun here. Finds him on the slant. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
70, Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. Has some room to work. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions claim a 6-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. And now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
27. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. Delta.
The toss, running left side. It's Barkley. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Saquon. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry. And that brings up second down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Holding left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from the 37.
Great, set. 180, 180. Delta.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
From the red zone on first. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. Delta.
Hurts yet again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Looking to throw it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to.
Stealing my tone, stealing the trust like the that I'm on. I might go Vincent, skeleton bone. You know what like me get cold. Icing out everything I own. Kick from the bottom to bottom.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money,
I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still up, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the hood was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier
y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? Or you want to see more but you only see sore? Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above central. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her